Yo, what up, dudes? Welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna be talking about a topic that's been freaking annoying me, bugging at me. So I've been working, and I've been trying to listen to these like Spanish videos to learn Spanish, and it had me thinking about how Spanish is like completely wrong. So what was I gonna say? I had really important things to say, but basically Spanish is freaking debunked. I freaking hate Spanish. Spanish is stupid. All right. So what it started out, this thought process was, I was talking to my friend. They were able to, she was, speak Spanish, and they were telling me about these things. Like I was talking to her, and I was all like, what's so stupid? How, like, what I don't understand is how things have genders. Like, how am I supposed to remember what gender a freaking chair is? Because if you don't know Spanish, you go like L for a dude and la for a girl, and you have to say, like, things like la mesa for the table. Like, how am I freaking supposed to remember what gender of the freaking concrete on the freaking ground is, or the freaking my eyes, which is a guy for masculine, I guess. Eyeballs are masculine. And she was all like, you gotta, it's like the last letter, like O. If it ends with O, it's masculine. It ends with A, it's feminine. And I was like, oh wait, that's so easy. I'm dumb. I made a mistake. So if it's la mesa, it's feminine because that ends with A. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, so if it's el ojo, that's I. So it's masculine. Yeah. I'm like, it's so la agua. And she's like, no. I was like, excuse me? And she's like, agua is masculine. You say el agua, not la agua. Explain yourself. It was so stupid. I was actually so mad. I'm like, so why is that a rule if it's not a freaking, if it's gonna break its own rule? It freaking debunked. And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, this is so stupid. This is stupid. This is dumb. This is dumb. And I've been trying to listen to all these Spanish videos, and when I listen to the Spanish videos, I can't understand a thing they're saying. So how am I supposed to learn Spanish? I look up best way to learn Spanish. Duolingo is like F tier, apparently, even though I thought Duolingo was helping, but apparently it's trash because you forget the words and you only remember Duolingo's version of Spanish. So I kind of get that. So I've been trying to watch Pocoyo and SpongeBob in Spanish, but I don't understand what they're saying. How am I supposed to learn what they're saying if I don't even know what they're saying? And I knew Spanish was freaking debunked since I was in 6th grade. My mom signed me up for Spanish instead of French in high school and middle school and all that. And I'm like, even though, okay, the story, it goes like, in 6th grade in my school, we took French and Spanish, and whatever one you liked better, whatever, you learn both, that you get to experience both, whatever one you feel more inclined with, you like sign up for the rest of your freaking life, all the way up to junior high school. And I did French first. It's like different, but I did French first, and I did so good. I got 100 on like every test. I got 100 on every assignment. It was amazing. 100, 100, 100. I knew my Spanish. Un, da, trois. I know everything about freaking, I know Spanish. My French was really good. My French was amazing. And then when I took Spanish, I got a freaking 40 on my test. My first test, and I gave up since then. I'm like, okay, Spanish is freaking stupid. If a genius like me can't understand what the heck I'm looking at, then maybe it's not me that's dumb, but Spanish that is wrong. And so obviously it was, it was not meant for me. So I'm like, Mom, I don't know how to sign myself up because I'm a stupid 6th grader. Sign me up for French. She's like, okay. And then I find out next year I'm in Spanish. I'm like, what the heck, Mom? She's like, there's no need to learn French. I'm like, I'm not actually going to learn these freaking languages because English is freaking better. And why the heck did you sign me up for Spanish? And every single year I freaking basically failed Spanish because I hate Spanish, and Spanish is so bad, and I never understood it. I can't understand it, and I'm illegally parked somewhere. So let's hope this guy doesn't yell at me. Whatever, I don't care. I no hablo inglés. Basically, so Spanish is wrong, and it doesn't even matter because I was thinking about it. Why doesn't everyone just learn one language in the world, like Mandarin? Because Mandarin's the most common, so I might as well learn that. But then I realized that I was thinking, when you go to Asia or other countries, half the words are in freaking another language, and then under it'll be like in English, because the main language of the world is basically English, because English is basically everywhere. And so why doesn't everyone just learn English? But Spanish is just another, it's like there's words so similar to English, but it's just like I mean, like, you spell things the same. They have the same alphabet. They have the same, basically some of the same sounding words, but it's freaking wrong, basically. You don't see anywhere in Asian places them putting Spanish words instead. No, they put English words. And so why doesn't everyone just learn English? I don't know, because they're English. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I can't understand Spanish. I've been trying to learn, but it's impossible. And I don't really feel the need to learn any other language. I just want to learn this so I can go and be like, oh, I can speak Spanish. And everyone's like, oh, cool. But it's freaking impossible to understand. If you could understand Spanish, you're a genius. It's freaking debunked. And if you understand Spanish, you're dumb. If you understand it, then you're just wrong and it's dumb. And I don't get it. And it's debunked. And it's wrong. And that's it. Just don't get it. So yeah.